Welcome to Glendale, Arizona, here at University of Phoenix Stadium, where today the Arizona Cardinals are taking on the Carolina Panthers. Everyone's excited for this Week 1 matchup. Arizona has a brand new quarterback this year in Kerry Collins after their Kurt Warner retired 2 years ago, and they weren't happy with their situation. So they've decided to go out and get number 5, Kerry Collins. Ken Wisenhunt will be the head coach for the Arizona Cardinals, and Ron Rivera will be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers for his first game as their head coach. And out comes the star safety, the number 1 safety in the NFL, and on this team, Adrian Wilson. Let's get ready for this Week 1 matchup. Alright, the Carolina Panthers are going to get us underway. John Casey out for the kickoff of this game, and here we go! Live from Arizona. Andre Roberts is going to get the opportunity to return. Takes it from just out of his end zone, and it's going to be a penalty flag as he gets tackled. And it looks like it's going to be a holding call on Hausler here, the Arizona tight end. We take a look here and brought that guy to the ground. I don't know, a little bit of a questionable call, but it doesn't matter because Kerry Collins comes out. Now, the thing with Arizona is Larry Fitzgerald is one of the best receivers in the NFL, but they've never really had that great of a quarterback to pair him up with. As Hightower breaks off a man, and he's going to be tackled here at the 18-yard line. Other than Kurt Warner, they haven't really had that good of quarterbacks to put around Larry Fitzgerald. And now that Kurt Warner is gone, they're going to have to figure out a way to replace him. So they went out and get Kerry Collins, who was a Tennessee Titan last season, but the Titans have drafted their hopeful replacement. So they cut him in the preseason, and Arizona decided to pick him up. Hightower, 1st and 10 for the 27-yard line, is going to take a hold, breaks off one man, cuts left, and he has an opening! Larry Fitzgerald with a great block earlier, and Hightower is gone. Touchdown Cardinals. What a run from Tim Hightower. Now this man, he shares the backfield with Beanie Wells, but the thing with Hightower is he's way faster. He isn't known for breaking tackles, but early on in this game already has 2 broken tackles, and this one, a brilliant job blocking from Hightower and from that tight end, and he gets in for the touchdown. On is A.J. Feely for the extra point. It's up, and it is good, and the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead. Now, another huge storyline into this game, as you see Tim Hightower there, his 80-yard touchdown to start the game. Obviously great, but another huge storyline going into this one is it is the very first game that Cam Newton is going to be playing in the NFL. Former Auburn quarterback, drafted number 1 overall by the Carolina Panthers. Here he is, and people around the league are very excited for him. He is a guy who can throw the ball. He is not known necessarily for his accuracy, but for his big arm, and he also is a very athletic quarterback. You wouldn't look at it based on his size, but he can run, and he will bowl people over. And there's the first handoff to D'Angelo Williams, who's going to get a few, and this would be a good opportunity to take a look at the Panthers' offense. Steve Smith, one of the best receivers in the game. David Geddes, yeah, he's okay. He's a solid number 2, but D'Angelo Williams is a really good back, and they're planning on using him a lot. Newton out to pass his first NFL completion is going to be to Brandon LaFell. Cuts to the left and a 12-yard gain. Nice play to get him the ball on time. 1st and 10, 5:30 left in this first half. And Carolina's first drive, Newton's going to roll out to the right, throws as he gets hit, and that's going to be just in front of Geddes that time. And now let's take a look at the Cardinals' defense. Adrian Wilson, like we said earlier, amazing safety. Darnell Dockett, another really good player. But this team also has one of the best up-and-coming corners in the league in Patrick Peterson. He's a great return man, and he can really fly. And as you can see there, Newton was just out ahead of that one, and probably had to because of that coverage. So nice play by the Arizona line. Sorry about that. And D'Angelo Williams is going to get a gain of 3 that time. Now it comes up a 3rd and 7, and Newton's in the shotgun for the first, empty set. Jonathan Stewart is out to the left, and they're going to throw it out to the left, and there's Geddes again. Let's see. I think he was in, and they're going to call him in. First down. Good job from David Geddes. Let's look at that one more time to make sure he was in. Nice accurate throw by Cam Newton. Like we said, not necessarily known for his accuracy, but that was a nice pass. Slightly behind him, but Geddes was able to toe drag and make the play. First and 10 now with the 46-yard line. It's going to be handoff to D'Angelo Williams, who gets a haul and cuts left. Good play from 25 there in order to tackle him, otherwise that would have been a touchdown, but good blocking from this Carolina offensive line. First and 10, Newton back under center. He's going to drop back. Look to someone to throw. He's going to get pressured up the middle, and there he goes. Branch with his first sack of the season. That time just wasn't enough time for Cam Newton to find somebody open. It got off of his block that time, and Newton just wasn't able to outrun the pressure. Good job by this Arizona defense, who is a little bit of a mixed bag. They have a few good pieces, but they don't always come together. First and 19, Newton dropped back, a quick throw, and that first NFL completion from Newton to Steve Smith, who we expect to be a huge part of this Carolina offense, and a big part of whether or not Newton is going to be successful this year is if he can hook up with Steve Smith, but there he goes, second sack already, and again, Branch gets into the backfield. This interior of the Carolina offensive line has been struggling so far. Good play from Branch to get off his man again, and that brings up a 2nd and 18. Newton didn't take a lot of sacks at Auburn because of his ability to get out from pressure. That time, nice throw to Jeremy Shockey, who's going to get 17 yards, but just short of the first down, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. We haven't seen Newton run yet on this drive, but we are expecting him to be able to do that, whether it's going to be designed run or not, like this one is. D'Angelo Williams, first down. Nice play by Washington to tackle him, make sure he didn't get into the end zone. But now first and 10 at the 14-yard line. A minute 10 left in this game. Newton dropped back to pass, or in this first quarter, and he goes down. Calais Campbell with his first sack of the 2011 season. Cam Newton tried to run that time, or at least step up out of the pocket, but he wasn't able to. 2nd and 12. Going to be a short throw to D'Angelo Williams, who's going to gain a little bit there, 8 yards. Nice dump off from Cam Newton, who's been pretty accurate on his first drive, which is a little bit of a surprise. Newton 3rd and 5, drop back to pass, lobs it over to Jonathan Stewart, but he gets decked as soon as he gets the completion. That one hung up in the air a little too long, and that's going to bring us to the end of this first quarter. Arizona is currently up 7-0. John Casey on to attempt the field goal, 30-yard field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. Right down the middle. After that field goal was made, Casey on for the kickoff, and Arizona's going to get the ball back early in the second quarter. Howling's going to take it from his 5 spins out of 1 tackle, but is ultimately brought down at the 19-yard line. They're going to call it close to the 20, and out comes Kerry Collins. Now, we didn't get to see a lot of him throwing earlier in the drive, simply because of the huge run. This is going to be a quick pass over, complete to Larry Fitzgerald, who's going to gain about 4 yards. That's Collins' just second throw of the game. Now, the thing with this Arizona offense is it's been very inconsistent ever since Kurt Warner left. This is going to be a fake handoff. Collins throws out to Patrick, the tight end, and he's going to get enough for the first down. 18 yards so far for Patrick on 2 receptions. He seems to be a nice, check down option. This is going to be handoff to Hightower and another big hole. Tim Hightower already 3 rushes, but 93 yards. What helps was that 80-yard touchdown from the last drive. This Carolina defensive line needs to toughen up against this run, otherwise it will be a very, very long game from them. And a completion out, first one to Duchette, who gets 7 yards. Nice play from him to cut to the left. Now, 2nd and 3. Collins is going to go back under center. It's going to be a fake handoff to Hightower. He's going to fire one down the field. Intended for Fitzgerald, and it's going to be incomplete. Larry that one was just overthrown. Fitzgerald didn't really have much of a chance for this one. His first deep ball of the season so far, and Kerry Collins isn't known for his deep ball. He's known to just, check it down, make sure that he doesn't put the ball in any dangerous situations. That one was a dangerous one. Trying to get him out of his comfort zone a little bit. 3rd and 3. It's going to be a handoff to Tim Hightower, who's going to get a first down. Nice job from him. That's already 100 yards plus on the game for Hightower. 4 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown. Absolutely insane. Carolina really needs to toughen up there. Collins is going to throw over, and it's going to be caught by Larry Fitzgerald, and there's an injury timeout. Larry Fitzgerald is shaken up, and this is very concerning. If you're a Arizona Cardinal fan, Fitzgerald is like their biggest weapon on offense. Don't quite know what happened to him, but that is an unfortunate injury. Hopefully he will be able to return very soon. 2nd and 5. Collins going to throw out. It's going to be a screen. Hightower this time isn't going to get very good blocking. So far, Kerry Collins, 6 of 7, the only incompletion on that deep ball to Fitzgerald, which we haven't heard anything yet from the training staff. 3rd and 5. Shot down the field, but Patrick unable to hang on. That one was thrown into a very tight window, and while it was fairly accurate, he wasn't able to complete the pass. 48-yard kick from Veely is up. It's traveling. Looks like it's long enough, and it is. It's up and good. The Arizona Cardinals are going to take a 10-3 lead. Now, the sideline reporter has informed us that Larry Fitzgerald will not be returning in this game. Very big blow for the Arizona Cardinals. They don't have a lot of offensive weapons outside of him, really. The offense is very much built around him, so this is going to be very concerning for them. Out comes Cam Newton for his 2nd drive of his NFL career. It's going to be a fake handoff to Williams. Newton is going to run to this left, and his first run of his NFL career is going to be a gain of 5. Nice play from Newton, and this is what we expect from him. We like to see him run. Now, the way that he plays is very physical, which means he is, people are worried about him potentially getting injured. This is going to be a catch from Steve Smith out to the 45-yard line. Like we said, people are worried about how physical and how often Newton can run. This is going to be a handoff to Williams on a jet sweep, and he gets some blocks. Good play in order to get D'Angelo Williams sprung. 5 rushes so far for him, 42 yards. He seems to be having himself quite a good game. Not quite as good as Tim Hightower, but still very well. And the thing that Carolina likes to do is get their backs touches in unique situations like that. Make sure they have blocking, set them up very well. 1st and 10, Newton's going to throw out to the left, and this one is going to be caught by David Geddes. That one looked like it was a little bit into a tight window, but not a bad throw from Newton that time, and now they're going to go hurry up. It looks like they're trying to get a snap off before the 2-minute warning, and they're going to. Newton's going to roll out to his right, throws! Brandon LaFell gets the first down, or just short of the first down, sorry, but it is a nice completion for 6 yards, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Newton so far, 8 completed passes in a row. His only incomplete pass was his, I believe, 2nd throw, and that was because there was pressure up on him. 2nd and 4, and Williams is going to get the first down. Nice blocking from the Panthers' offensive line. Both of these defensive lines are having problems in the run game, and secondaries are not doing a very good job contesting these passes. Newton going to throw, check down to Geddes, and that is not going to get very far, just a 2-yard gain. 1:25 left in this first half. Newton is going to drop back. Looking, he's going to fire. No, he's going to step up and run. Newton has him laid, and no, they're going to mark it a touchdown. Cam Newton. This is why Carolina drafted him. Not just his ability to throw the ball, but his ability to make stuff happen when there was nobody open. Looked like he could have thrown to Geddes that time. Looked like he might have actually been open. But Newton has the ability to step up and run. And looking at this camera angle to make sure he got in, he looked like he got that ball across before his knee hit the ground. So it's not going to be reviewed. Casey's extra point attempt is up, and it's good. And that's going to tie this game going into halftime 10-10. You can see Newton, 2 carries, 17 yards, and a touchdown on that drive. He did have the 1 rush earlier. Now out comes Howling, who's going to get it from the 6-yard line, looking for some blocks. Tries to spin out of one man. It's going to be tackled at the 20-yard line, but looks like there's going to be a penalty flag against the Cardinals. Their 2nd penalty on a kickoff return so far. Collins trying to give the Arizona Cardinals the lead before halftime. Throws. The pass is going to be incomplete. Intended for slot receiver Max Komar. Trying to get into field goal range for Jay Feely. Very accurate field goal kicker. Very good field goal kicker. He has a pretty good range. So they're trying to get down the field. Collins going to throw over the middle, complete to Max Komar, and he's going to get a nice completion out to the 25-yard line, and they're going to go, hurry up, not calling their timeouts yet. Komar is not a rookie, he's actually in his second year, but he didn't get a chance to play a lot in his first year, so Collins going to throw, and that one, could have been intercepted. Captain Motherland that time on the defense. Jumped the pass, Kerry Collins never saw him, and man, if only he would have been able to grasp that ball, that would have been a pick six, and that would have given the Panthers the lead before the first half. Instead, they get another opportunity. He's going to throw out to the left, and this one is complete to Andre Roberts. 3rd and 3, timeout called with 42 seconds left. Roberts is going to shift out to the left. Roberts, the thing with him is he's not a super reliable wide receiver. Collins is going to get dropped. We're talking about Andre Roberts, and in the meantime, Captain Motherland just comes off the edge. Nobody blocked him, and now the Carolina Panthers are going to get a chance to get the lead before halftime. As we were saying with Roberts earlier, he's not the most reliable just wide receiver. He's mostly a return man. However, he is very fast, so if you get the ball to him in open space, he should make something happen. All right, 1st and 10, 28 seconds left in this first half for Cam Newton, who's going to step up, and he's going to get hit basically at the line, but you can see that power that he has when he runs, dragging 2 big players for 7 yards that time. Newton and the Panthers only have 1 timeout left, so they can work the middle of the field still, but not very long. Newton's going to throw! It's pass is going to be caught by Jeremy Shockey at the 39-yard line. They're going to call their timeout. 14 seconds left. Can the Arizona defense stop them here? This is at the very edge of field goal range for them, so I don't know if they would be able to make it from here if they cannot move forward. Newton's going to throw to his right, and pass can be complete! David Geddes is going to get out of bounds. 25 tackled him out of bounds. Not a good play from him. And now 47-yard field goal for John Casey. He should be in his range. Kick is up. It's going down the middle, and it is long enough. It's good. 5 seconds left here in the second quarter, and the Carolina Panthers, get the lead 13-3. Casey's going to squib kick it here, and it's going to hit off of Hausler, who's just going to get tackled at the 39-yard line. So 3 seconds left. Let's see if they come out in a Hail Mary, or if they just are content to just play for, to get to halftime. Collins looks like he's changing some stuff on the line. Deep drop. He's going to send a lot of people, but he gets pressure, so he's going to just throw it away. Incomplete, and that's going to bring us to the third quarter. Ron Rivera and the Carolina Panthers are up in this one, 13-10. Second half kickoff. Carolina's going to get the ball coming out of the halftime, and it's going to be just inside of his end zone, but he's going to take it out anyway. Goodson looking for some blocks, and he's going to get tackled at around the 20-yard line. So, Cam Newton, his first half of his NFL career was very almost un-Cam Newton-like in terms of how accurate he was. He was very good at reading the defense there, as we see. They tried that same play as they did earlier. This time they ran it to the right instead of the left, but the blocking was not like it was first time, and it was a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, it's going to be handoff to Williams, and he's trying to get some blocking, but not able to. Only pick up the 1 yard that he lost earlier. Nice play from the Arizona defense to swarm him in the backfield. And now we get a 3rd and 10 for Newton. Let's see what he can do. Drops back to pass. He's searching around the field. He's going to throw over the middle. Pass going to be incomplete. Intended for Clowney that time, and a nice play from the Arizona Cardinals secondary, which brings up a 4th down. So a quick 3 and out for the Carolina Panthers. And out comes Baker, who's going to punt from his own 21, or at least that's where the snap happened. Andre Roberts is going to get an opportunity to return, and he's not going to be able to make a man miss, which he is known for. But Arizona's going to start this drive with very good field position at the 42. But if you're just turning in to the game, you have to remember, or you have to know that Larry Fitzgerald is out of the game with an injury earlier. Tim Hightower, who's been running all over this Carolina defense, that was the first time that they were able to stop him, really. 2nd and 11 now at the 42-yard line. 6:08 left in this game. Collins going to throw it to the right. Ooh, that was a bad pass. There were 2 Carolina Panthers there. Looked like it was intended for Steve Breston, I believe. But nice play from the Carolina secondary. 3rd and 11. Quick throw out to the left. That was weird. Kerry Collins looked like he got a little panicked there. I don't know. It was a quick check down on a 3rd and 11, and then it only gained 3 yards. I don't see how that... I doubt that play was designed to go that way. I don't know if Collins thought there was going to be more pressure than there was. I'm not quite sure, but that was a poor punt. It's going to bounce into the end zone. Speaking of the punter, he actually had to change his number before this season, as he has been number 5, but because Kerry Collins has had that number pretty much his whole career, when he got there, they decided they would switch his number to number 2. Newton's going to roll out to his left. Nice open play. Jeremy Shockey, no one covered him, at least not very effectively. Newton, look at his completion percentage. That's the thing I've been most impressed with from the rookie so far. Not only his ability to move out of the pocket and create a play, but also just how accurate he's been. Not only in when he decides to throw somewhere to get the ball to the receiver's hands, but probably more importantly, to be able to scan the field and find the open receiver. This is going to be a draw play from Williams, who's going to get, I think, enough for the first down. Yep, they're going to call him a first down. So 9 rushes for him so far, 61 yards. Newton's going to drop back, throw over the middle. Pass is going to be complete to Brandon LaFell. As you can see, Newton's only missed 2 passes this entire game. And that's what you want to see from a rookie. It's very hard for rookies to be able to scan the field and throw to the open receiver and to be able to make sure that they have enough separation, because the very popular saying is that separation in the NFL is much different than it is in college. Newton! That time is going to get hit as he throws. Pass is going to be incomplete. Nice job by number 90 of the Arizona Cardinals to be able to, he kind of came in unblocked that time. Read right through that screen, and the screen wasn't able to be developed because of that pressure, and there just wasn't enough time. Baker on the punt, and this one is going to fly well into the end zone. Horrible punt from Baker that time, but that is going to give the Arizona Cardinals the ball at the 20-yard line. Now, they've been struggling here on offense coming out into the second half. Collins is going to fake the handoff and throws over to Duchette on the left for the first down. But what this team did very well in the first half, which they've seemingly got away from here in the second half, was running the ball. Duchette that time just beat his man straight up off the line and nobody covered him. Nice job to hang on through the contact that time for the first down. Let's see if they get back here to running the ball, because they were having a really hard time covering it, and again, just a huge hole for Tim Hightower to run through. 6 rushes for 112 yards. That is a gigantic average so far for him. 1st and 10 now at the 42-yard line. Clock 2:12 left in this third quarter. Sherman in motion. It's going to be another handoff to Hightower, and where is the Carolina Panthers defensive line when you need them? You have to be able to hit the running back coming out of the backfield, make sure he doesn't get those wide open lanes which he's had so far, and hope the secondary's in the right spot. Throw over the middle, and what a completion! Andre Roberts, we were talking about his inconsistent hands earlier. He's trying to show me that he has fixed that problem here. That was a nice catch. Hightower finally gets dropped for a -1 yard gain that time. Todd Davis was the linebacker to get him in the backfield. Second and 11. And whoa, nice play from the defensive line of the Panthers. We've been talking about how they've had a hard time in the rush department, but this time nice awareness to be able to get his hand up and make sure that he wasn't able to complete that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. 33 seconds left at the 28. Collins in the shotgun. Gets the snap, looking around. Quick throw over to Beanie Wells, and that one is going to be incomplete. Wells, that time, was clearly the check down option, if you will, and, you know, he probably wouldn't have gotten that first down, but you got to hang on to that pass if you're Beanie Wells. A.J. Feely with the field goal kick. It's up. It is good. Nice kick from him. And that's going to tie this game 13-all with just 24 seconds left in this third quarter. It's shaping up to be an interesting fourth. Godson is going to get the ball at just the 2-yard line. He's going to be just short of his end zone, and he's going to be tackled at around the 20. Now, with 20 seconds left, speaking of the number 20, Cam Newton is trying to get his team down the field. Both of these offenses have been struggling so far since coming out of halftime. Williams is going to get the carry and not going to be getting very far. Calais Campbell that time tackles him after just a 1-yard pickup, and that is going to bring us to the fourth quarter. End of the third one here in Glendale. Score 13-all. Newton comes out. Is going to be a draw play to Williams, who gets met in the backfield. 2 back-to-back runs that don't go very far. This time, Washington makes sure he doesn't get any more than that, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Newton's going to come out. No running backs in the backfield. Steps up, throws to Brandon LaFell. It looks like just a check down, and there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what it is. It's going to be a holding call against the Panthers. Since they are short of the first down marker, and that will bring up a 4th down, the Arizona Cardinals are going to decline the penalty. So the play is going to stand, but it's still short of the first down. 4th and 3, nice punt there. This one is definitely not going to roll into the end zone like the last one. Andre Roberts breaks one tackle, but quickly stopped at the 41-yard line. Out comes Kerry Collins in a shotgun formation. He's going to quick throw over to Andre Roberts, who gets his 3rd reception of the game, 28 yards so far for him. And that brings up a 2nd and 2 at exactly midfield. They're going to send Duchette in a little motion this time. Collins hit as he throws, but it's going to be a completed pass to Tim Hightower on a screen play. Nice play by the Arizona Cardinals, and looks like a defensive back of the Panthers is down, so we're going to get an injury timeout. Now with 6:28 left in the game, Collins is going to roll to his left, throws to Max Komar, is going to be incomplete. He had that one reception earlier, but this time unable to come up with the catch. Ken Wilson-Hunt and the Arizona Cardinals have told us that Max Komar had a very good preseason, and they're excited to see what he can do this year. And if Fitzgerald is going to be out for any length of time, looks like he's going to get that opportunity. 3rd and 5 this time. Collins throws over the middle. Pass is going to be caught by Duchette. Nice play to hang on through that big hit. 27 yards so far for him. Collins hasn't had a lot of yardage so far, but he has been a very effective check down player. Collins this time throws out. This time it's caught by Komar. Nice play for his 2nd reception. 34 yards so far. 2nd and 1. At the 16-yard line, they're going to come out empty set. See what they do here. Collins going to get the snap, and it's going to be roll out to the left. He's just going to throw this one. Oh, what a catch by Williams. He's going to get out of bounds, had that one catch earlier, and this is what you want to see from a veteran. This is why they brought him in. The acknowledge that somebody's coming at you, to just be able to throw it out, get to your check down, know where he is. A nice play from Collins. Didn't even look like he had an opportunity to see his pass before he did. Collins going to roll out, and that one incomplete. Davis was in the way. Steven Breston looking for his catch near the goal line that time. Now that one is something that you don't want to see from a veteran quarterback. Wilson-Hunt didn't look too happy about that. 2nd and goal, they're going to hand off to Hightower, who's had a big gain, breaks off 2 tackles. Man, that's a good job to get your legs churning that time. 10 rushes, 140 yards so far. 3rd and goal, let's see what they do. They're going to hand off to Sherman, and he's met in the backfield, not going to be able to get that touchdown. What a play by the defensive line of the Carolina Panthers. We've been complaining about them all game in the run game. Arizona, they were trying to take advantage of it, but now out is a 19-yard field goal for Feely. I feel like in a normal situation they would go for it here. but this is going to be able to give them the lead, just a 3-point lead, so the Panthers can still tie this. There is 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game. 3 timeouts for both teams. Godson is going to get an opportunity for the kick return. Cuts out to the left, looking for some blocking, but not able to get any more than what he did, and he's going to be tackled at the 25-yard line. Out comes Newton, and if he plays this right, they can milk that clock and get a touchdown and win this game. Newton's going to roll out to his right, fires, incomplete pass. D'Angelo Williams unable to hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now with just 3:25 left, and this is going to be the first Wildcat we see from the Carolina Panthers. He gets a hole! D'Angelo Williams cutting down the field and unable to get past that last line of defense, but a huge rush for him that time. Patrick Peterson able to track him down. Like we said earlier, he's a very fast corner. Williams just not able to outrun them, but an absolute huge hole that I'm pretty sure I could have even run through. And a nice play from the backside of that secondary to make sure it wasn't just straight up a touchdown. Throw over the middle. This one's going to be incomplete. Looked like that one was intended for Steve Smith, who hasn't had a huge game like we thought he would. 2nd and 10. Newton's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to be firing down the field, and this one's going to be caught. Steve Smith, and no, they're going to call it incomplete. Let's take another look at this one. Steve Smith, he was open. Nobody seemed to cover him. He got lost back there. Don't know how you let that happen. Newton able to fire down the field, and if you're a veteran receiver, you have to keep your foot in. Don't know how he didn't do that. So far, the Carolina Panthers have been struggling on 3rd down, just 2 of 10. Let's see if they can get one here, or at least get into field goal range. Newton drops back to pass. Look, he's going to have a huge hole, so he's just going to step up and run, and oh, man! Cam Newton, the rookie, going to put his body on the line that time to try to get the first. Don't know if he did. They're going to bring out the chain gang, and he got it! Cam Newton, to put his body on the line like that. You don't necessarily want to see your rookie quarterback, your franchise quarterback, take that kind of a hit, but that shows you the determination that Cam Newton has and the body strength he has to make that play and get the first down and keep this drive alive. Newton in the shotgun, he's going to roll out to his left, and he's going to step up and run it yet again. He's going to take another hit, but he trucks through that one, and that's going to be a 7-yard run that time. 2-minute warning. And so far, this drive has been all Cam Newton with his legs, which is what people around the league were excited to see. 2nd and 3. Newton back to pass. He's going to throw out to the right, and pass is going to be complete to Steve Smith. He gets that completion at the 10-yard line, and now the Panthers are going to slow down. They want to make sure they milk this clock enough so that the Cardinals don't have a lot of time left. Hopefully they score a touchdown here. If you're a Panthers fan, Newton has all day to throw. He's going to run out to the right, and he's just going to decide to run. But good play by 20. I think that was 26, might have been 28 on the tackle to make sure he didn't get into the end zone. Newton has had a lot of runs so far today. It's going to be a handoff to Williams, and nobody. He's just going to walk in for that touchdown. The Cardinals, man, that's an obvious running situation. You have to put it there. And I feel like, again, under normal circumstances, you go for 2 to make this a 21-score game, but 21 points for the Panthers, but because of that extra point, the Arizona Cardinals can no longer go down and just get a field goal to tie. It will either be a win for Carolina or a win for Arizona. And what another penalty on a kickoff. What is going on with their kickoff returns so far today? They need to figure that out going forward. That's been a big problem for them, and even bigger problem here because that brings them, they have to go a long way for this drive, but they're going to get a nice first down to start it on just one play. They're going to go hurry up here. They still have all 3 timeouts, so do the Carolina Panthers, but just under a minute 10 now in this game. Collins in the shotgun looking is going to be thrown over to Max Comar! He hang on through that. Wow! Max Comar, he's trying to get his name known by these fans here. Nice play to hang on to that one. And that's going to give them basically the ball at midfield. They do call a timeout after that play. Collins now shotgun. Looking to throw. He's going to roll out to his left looking. Firing down the field. And that one is going to be overthrown. Intended for Duchette that time. Ooh, another dangerous pass. He's been off going deep so far today. Both passes could have been intercepted, but neither were. Collins, 2nd and 10, looking, firing again deep down the field, and overthrows everyone this time, including the defender that was back there. 3rd and 10. Collins is having some trouble with the deep passes so far. Not exactly known for them, but they need this first down. 3rd and 10. Collins is going to check it down to Beanie Wells, who actually makes the catch this time, but I don't think he got the first. They're going to bring out the chain gang so far. Wisenhunt, that's what he's calling for, but Wells, that time, at least he caught the ball, but he is going to be short of that first down, which is going to bring up a 4th and inches situation. Panthers defense, if they can stop them here, they have a chance to win this one. Collins in the shotgun, they're going to hand off to Tim Hightower, and he's stopped in the backfield. John Beeson, what a play. They've been hurt by this running game all day long, and he finally said enough. Nice play to get him in the backfield, and now the Panthers, they have 37 seconds left. The Arizona Cardinals still have a timeout left. D'Angelo Williams is going to come out from the Wildcat and just get a first down. They probably just decided to do that to make sure the Cardinals call that timeout, and now they're going to come out here, and for the first time in his career, Newton's going to take a knee and win this game. Carolina comes in on the road to Arizona, and they're going to beat this Cardinals squad, who a lot of people expect to be. They were interested to see what they would be with the new quarterback in Kerry Collins. Ron Rivera gets his first win as a head coach, and Cam Newton gets his first win ever in the NFL. Didn't get any touchdowns throwing, but he did get that one on the ground. Can't forget about John Casey and his leg today. I think it was either 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. I cannot remember. We didn't have any missed kicks in this one on both sides, so both kickers are in mid-season form, let's just say. But Carolina comes in and wins this one. So thank you all so much for watching this broadcast of NFL 32. Hope you enjoyed, and stick with us through the entire 2011 season. Well, oh well. Hi! Welcome back to another episode. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was another really good game, I thought. This one was a lot different than the first one in terms of, there was more scoring. There was a drama towards the very end of the game, which I guess the other one had, but this one was, you can't deny how much drama this was. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really have so far. Again, sorry for my commentary. I'm trying to improve it. It's just my second time doing this, so, that's still going to get better. But going into this one, I decided to play 2 games in week 1 instead of just 1, merely because of the fact that Cam Newton, his first game ever, I absolutely had to play that. Both of these quarterbacks, by the way, didn't even get 200 yards. I don't know. I did up the number of minutes per quarter from the last one I played to 6, from 6 to 8, and I kind of liked that. It helped the running game a lot. The passing game didn't seem to do quite as well, but that's because both of these teams had a really good running game. Max Komar absolutely stood out to me as being a really potentially good, future wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. I hope Larry Fitzgerald is okay. That kind of bummed me out that we didn't get to see more of him in this one. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for this series, leave it in the comments down below. And until next time, goodbye!